I'm sure many of you have walked into your pantry and found an onion that looks like this. What do you do with it? Well, I'm going to show you how you can get two onions out of one. When you find an onion in your pantry that has these sprouts or has started to sprout, um, in the past I would have thrown it away. But what I have learned is if you peel back the layers of the onion, you will find two, sometimes three pieces of the onion looking like this. And what you do is to gently break or break those pieces into two or three as necessary so that part of the root is still on each one and you have the sprouts. And you can actually plant these and have onions to grow. So what I'm going to do is prep my soil in this container, and then I'm going to plant these. Normally, I don't use gloves, but today we're going to use gloves. And this container recently had my okra in it, and I cut the okra down. I left the roots in, so I'm not necessarily going to remove all of those. I'm just going to clean up some of the area so that I have the area to plant the onions. And for the time being, we'll put that in that container there. Rake it, the soil back and forth so that we have an area to plant. And I think we'll plant in here. I have some onion fertilizer from Dixondale Farms. It's a 10-20-10. And I'm going to put a couple handfuls into the soil and mix it in. And then we're going to take each piece, cover it up into the soil, leaving only the sprout sticking up out of the soil. Okay, now We're going to take the second bulb and do the same thing. Firmly into the hole, backfill and cover up, leaving just the sprouts sticking up. Cut some of these roots from the okra away. Okay, the last thing we need to do is just water in, and we're going to do that. Okay, and hopefully, if I did everything right, in a couple weeks, we should see some signs of new growth and be well on our way to having 2 new onions growing in this grow bag. These are my way too early onions, and I call them that because I planted them way too early. I went ahead and the larger one that you're looking at, I went ahead and added some more soil around them and stood it up because it was leaning to the side. But all of them are doing well, and looks like we're well on our way to having a better harvest as far as size of onions than we did last year. I added some of the onion fertilizer and furrows on the side, the 10-20-10 from Dixon Dale, and we should have a good harvest. At least I'm looking forward to it. So hopefully you learned something on how to be frugal and save the onions that have started to sprout as opposed to getting rid of them. When I discovered this tip, this little trick, I thought that it would be very useful and wanted to share with everyone. If you got something out of the video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please take a moment to consider doing so. It's free. It doesn't cost you a thing. If you do decide to subscribe, don't forget to hit the like button and the notification all bell. You'll be notified whenever I upload new content. And until next time, always remember, even in small spaces such as mine, you can grow a great amount of food for yourself and your family. Stay strong, stay blessed, and grow, grow, grow. Lastly, and most importantly, always remember to give the thanks to God, for without him, we are nothing. Until next time, take care.